It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. It is not the failure of others to appreciate your abilities that should trouble you, but rather your failure to appreciate theirs. To see what is right and not do it is one of courage. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. When we see men of worth, we should think of equaling them. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inward and examine ourselves. The superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his actions. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. It is not the failure of others to appreciate your abilities that should trouble you, but rather your failure to appreciate theirs. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. To go too far is as bad as to fall short. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. The superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his actions. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. When we have faults, we should not fear to abandon them. The man of wisdom is never of two minds. The man of benevolence never worries. The man of courage is never afraid. When you have faults, do not fear to abandon them. When anger rises, think of the consequences. The noble-minded are calm and steady. Little people are forever fussing and fretting. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. To see what is right and not do it is one of courage. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get.